So if I were building a lifestyle brand, I wouldn't guess what's going to be the next big trend. I would look at the data. And Pinterest just came out with this excellent report that predicts trends for 2026. And clearly they have a ton of data and they're usually quite accurate. And we're actually seeing a lot of this stuff show up in our platform. We consider ourselves a supply chain of culture, so we're seeing what people are producing for next year. We think this Pinterest report is actually quite spot on. Big trends are going to be the return of the brooch. So this means like accessorizing your products with like pins, enamel pins, brooches. And the great thing about these products, you can produce in really low MOQs and they have crazy, crazy high margins. So you can produce pins for as low as like $1, $2, and some brands can get away with selling them for $30 or $40. Next is going to be the return of lace and embroidery. So people are moving less away from like the graphic tee and they really want to see texture on their clothing. And again, we're really seeing this show up in our supply chain. And it's amazing the amount of value you can create in a garment by adding really deep and exquisite embroidery. Next is the poetic aesthetic. So this is basically people wearing clothes that make them look more intellectual. And we think one of the reasons for this is with AI, everyone can technically have access to a lot of information, but very few people can really go deep on something and have more information about something than AI. And so people that like are seen as like intellectual and really understand something are going to be seen as prized in society. And so wearing accessories that signal that you're an intellectual, such as glasses or like tote bags to carry your books or like backpacks. Another big one is going to be asymmetry. We also think, again, this is important because it's kind of a backlash against AI. AI kind of just creates perfection. And we think people are going to be wearing things like mismatching socks. We've seen brands ordering different pair of earrings. So we're definitely seeing this show up in our supply chain. And you know, the great thing is all you need is one viral product to just get your company on the map. And so it's just like social media. You should be testing new ideas, testing new products, and then we have the supply chain at the studio to help you scale up when it really resonates with your customer.